Hey guys, RB the Garden Nanny. I am standing in front of the flower garden and I am wanting to give a quick update of how beautiful it has turned out this year. Now, if you can recall, I did a switcheroo of my vegetable garden, and I've never had a flower garden. I just changed my vegetable garden into a flower garden. So, without further ado, take a look. All right, we're standing in front of the flower garden, and right up front you will see these beautiful geraniums. Oh my goodness, I am so happy that I got this color. It is bursting with color and much more to come. Such a beautiful, vibrant pink. Pink is my favorite in the garden, especially, so I have one on both sides as you enter into the flower garden. Now these balls are bowling balls, but I couldn't resist. It's just a little whimsy in the garden as you enter, and on both sides I have zinnias, and I found this at Baker's Creek Tulip Festival this year, and I had to have it to go with my flower garden. I thought it was such a nice piece, made by the local artisans there. It is made out of metal, and it will last for a very long time. And as you see, I have zinnias on both sides, and as we go further into the flower garden, I have some flowers in this arborvitae container. On both sides I have that, and they are doing very well. This is a beauty. It is Supertunia Vista Bordeaux. I absolutely love it. I love how it just has that rounded look in this black pot. Very nice. And yeah, this is my first time with Bordeaux, and it's a keeper. As you come over on this side, I have zinnias. I'll put the name of these on the screen, but oh my goodness, I love zinnias. So pretty. So easy. I put these in as seeds, and I just put them in rows, and here they are. Beautiful zinnias. And as you know, the more you pick, the more you get. So I love it. Love picking them and bringing them inside and decorating here and there. Such a nice, easy plant. Over here, this is another one of those geraniums in the container. And I have this ice ballot, Asclepsia. And this is for the monarch butterflies. So you can see if you all know exactly what is going on here, please let me know. I thought I had looked this up at one point. I see I don't know if that's aphid. I believe it is, but let me know. But if it is, I'm gonna have to take care of that. But as we continue, right over here are more zinnias. You just cannot beat zinnias. So my favorite color in the garden, pink. It's just so vibrant, and I love it against this orange fence. I painted it orange, and I love it in this flower garden. So yeah, it's just a nice backdrop, as well as this glass orange flower. I have glass pieces throughout the flower garden. Here's one here. Here's another one in this container. And let's see. as we entered in, there's some in these containers in the entranceway. The blue is so pretty with that pink. Let's go back in. But yeah, zinnias, love the zinnias. Here's hollyhocks in this. They are pretty much done. Still growing as far as the foliage, but the flower, they still got some going on. But they are looking a little tired. Still got some buds forming. But the good thing about them, they are biennials. You get the foliage the first year, the flower the second. And then I've heard, because this is all new to me as far as hollyhocks, the seeds fall and they may reproduce into more hollyhocks. So that's my hope and my plan for this. And over here I have more zinnias. I had a big container in the middle full of zinnias, and I ended up moving that over to the window boxes in the vegetable garden. So that middle section is empty, but as you can see, there are buds forming on these zinnias, so that will be upcoming flowers. And over here is a clematis that has been blooming for a very long time. Here's another one of those glass flowers, but it has been blooming for a long time. It's that Stand By Me clematis. So it is running its course. I may have to just prune it some. Not really sure. We'll look into that. But the bees and the bees mostly have really been enjoying this area along here. It's not exactly in the flower garden, but it's beside the flower garden. Beautiful pink petunias. I'll put the name of that on the screen. I will have to get those every year because they are much better than Supertunia Vista bubblegum. I love it, love it, love it. They're just the giant size. And over here I have some lavender that is growing. I looked at a video that told me about lavender. This is the Munstead lavender, and the information that I've got on it was very good. Not watering it, allowing the rain to just water it. And this is the first year it's been in. I've had lavender before, and when I've had it before, I used to water it all the time, and it just died on me. I have not watered this. I just let the rain hit it, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. And it smells good as well. Here's another one of those glass pieces in the flower garden in these raised beds. In the back here, I've tucked my sweet potato vine within itself. You know how it wants to crawl outward? Well, I've taken those pieces that wants to crawl outward and put them inward, and now it just looks like a very compact, well-maintained sweet potato vine. And I really like that because before it was trailing outside beneath the fence. So I had to rein it back in. And right here at the back of the flower garden is this rose that I have been training on this trellis. And I'm loving how it looks because it does not have a lot of holes and a lot of bug infestation, and that is because I've been using neem oil and water. I put it in a spray bottle, and I continuously just spray the leaves, and I tell you, This is the best my roses have been looking this year. So I am so excited about that. I'm keeping my eye out on it, making sure that I'm keeping it looking healthy and just spraying it when it needs to be sprayed. So love that. Got that idea from AJ's Green Thumb. Thank you, AJ. Really appreciate that. My roses are looking great. I thought this was a mandevilla, but it is not. It is its cousin. I'll put it on the screen. It does not trail up. It just kind of goes outwardly, but it does not go up. But I love it anyway. Love the pink in the garden. But yeah, this is what's growing in the flower garden. I am so excited about it. It is beautiful. I do have one more flower in the flower garden, which is my David Austin Rose Gertrude Gico, and it was moved from over in that area here, so it is probably going to take a minute to be able to get its bearings from all the moving. So this year I am just happy to see that it's alive. I'm happy to see that it's making its way up on this trellis. Also got another plant along the trellis here. This is a salvia of some type. I picked this up when I went to the garden tour the other day. I put a link of the garden tour. I will put that in the description box. But this is one of the plants that they were selling at the garden tour, and I picked it up, and hopefully it will climb as well on this trellis. Over here I have a new plant. This is a wisteria, and I am loving the foliage, and I love how it is on the top of the fence already. I just put this in last fall, I believe, and I had a silver lace vine here. Loved it, but it had just got very unruly, lots of sticks, and this foliage is just beautiful. I will have to continue to train it to sprawl over the top of this fence, but I'm loving it. Can't wait till these little flowers begin to produce all over it and just hang like grapes. Very excited about that thing in my flower garden. That's close. Look at the hummingbirds. I mean, they're enjoying themselves. Is this Rose of Sharon. I put it in years ago, and it is still doing well. I call myself getting rid of it, but obviously it came back, and I'm gonna leave it. It is doing very, very well. It's looking very nice in the flower garden as well. I'm not sure if there is a scent. No, I don't smell any scent, but oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. Looks like a lei, a Hawaiian lei. And this is one of my favorite flowers. I'll put the name of it on the screen. I have 3 of them, one here and 2 down there. Everything is looking so nice in the garden in August. A lot of things you would think would be not flowering, but they are, and I'm so excited about that. Very, very excited about that. So yeah, short little tour of what's growing on in my flower garden for 2024. It has been a wonderful season here, and I am so glad to be able to share it. So glad to see that everything is growing well. Yes, I do have drip in my raised beds because I would not have the time to just be out here watering, especially going out of town and this and that. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.